Khajiit Will Follow is a follower and marriage mod for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It adds 4 Khajiit characters to the game world who can be recruited to fight alongside the player, and who can become marriage options if the player curries their favor. This casting call is for the 3 male characters. Bikhai, a friendly sword and board warrior who's good at both protecting the player and cracking a few skulls.
Ah, what a crisp, clear day it is today. Khajiit wishes every day in Skyrim were this pleasant. Khajiit will be waiting.
Nanak, a magic-using scholar with a passion for books, traveling the world, and the lost civilization of the Dwemer.
Yes? Back to waiting then.
And Sarik, a dual-wielding former bandit who's seen more than his share of the worst Skyrim has to offer.
There is something you need from this one, yes? Khajiit will be here then, waiting for you.
Each character has 2,500 to 3,000 lines of dialogue, ranging from simple hellos and random observances, to full conversations with the player, combat yells, and death rattles if they're cut down in battle. All 3 characters speak with a typical Khajiit accent, which falls somewhere between Russian, Spanish, and Arabic. Reference videos are available on the casting call page, along with other project details for anyone interested in auditioning for a role. Thanks for your interest in Khajiit Will Follow. May the twin moons light your path.
This one bids you welcome, but perhaps you will come back another time, yes? Greetings. No, Bikhai is not a companion. At least, not yet. Khajiit has come to Skyrim to start a new life. The companions do not care where this one comes from, or why he comes. They will give Bikhai a chance. In time, yes? Honor must be earned, and this one has an especially long path to follow. Perhaps that is all you need to know for now, yes? Perhaps fighting is not the only way for this one to help, yes? But Khajiit does not intend to be a housekeeper forever. Equipment will come in time. Khajiit thanks you. Why are you looking at this one like that? Khajiit has lost his golden locket. Very important to him. You will help him look for it, perhaps. The last place this one had it was when he left it by his bed last night. Perhaps he's shivering and these cold Skyrim nights knocked it to the floor. Bikhai cannot thank you enough. This one's bed is in the big room with the 8 beds. You will find it by turning right inside and walking to the end. Oh, apologies. This one was distracted. Khajiit understands. Stolen. Kranvangar Cave. Bikhai saw this cave when he first came to Skyrim. East of Whiterun City, yes. Full of spiders. This one would go and investigate for himself, but as you can see, Khajiit is not equipped for such a journey. Giant spiders also frighten Bikhai. Perhaps you will go in Bikhai's place? Find the locket, yes? Bikhai would owe you a great debt. You bring this one great relief. Khajiit will await your return. is foul magic in the air. An unnatural creature makes its home ahead.
That's close enough. Never should have come here. Enough!
So fast.
Got your best! You'll make a fine run! Die, damn you!
Bikhai feels better already. You'll need to do better than this. Pest. You'll make a fine run, human. Stranger, a moment of your time if you have it. If you ever run across a Khajiit thief named Gakadar, do this one a favor and bleed her dry, yes? She is an ex-partner of Sarik's. The reason that Sarik sits in this cell, and one way or another, she will die for double-crossing Sarik. It was a simple house robbery. Get in, get the loot, and get out. Gakadar volunteered to keep watch while this one worked inside. It was almost simultaneously that Sarik noticed the guards' torches lighting the night sky outside, and the body of the house owner cut to shreds. Without any time to make an escape, this one was arrested quite easily and charged with murder. Gakadar was nowhere to be found. Gakadar and this one have spent many nights together. She has many things, but a coward is not one of them. And given that the weapon used to cut down the house owner was one of Sarik's daggers, missing for weeks before the job, there can be no mistake. Khajiit is guilty of nothing but theft, but as a result of this betrayal, Sarik sits here and awaits execution for a crime he did not commit. Rich men, by the hundreds. Claws out, ears up, and eyes open. Khajiit has your back.
Whoosh! What was that? Whoosh!
You're nothing. You're nothing but a pet. Flee on Khajiit's backside. A bit to the left.
Whoosh!
Enough!
Can I best you?
Lights out.
Mercy!
Guys, no! No more!
Yes? What is it? Keep your eyes open, yes?
A good story is 9 parts truth and 1 part
Well,
fiction.
look at you. If only everyone acted like you did.
Oh, apologies. I was lost in thought. Is there something you need?
Stay true to the essence.
Should I resent that remark? Fair enough. I am not here for the singing. Rather, I am interested in the written history about which these bards sing, or the books you see here. You hide your sarcasm about as well as a horker hides its tasks. Perhaps if your intellect was sufficient to recall more than 5 minutes at a time. But I digress. What can I do for you, my benighted friend? Every book has its merits, if you look at it the right way. Actually, if you have a moment, there is a particular book concerning the Oblivion Crisis that Nanak I cannot seem to find here in the college. It is the first in a 4-volume series written for members of the Mythic Dawn. Mythic Dawn Commentaries, Volume 1. Incredibly rare these days. I've been told it is kept upstairs, but I can't seem to find it. If you happen across it during your stay at the college, please bring it here, yes? Yes, what do you need? My equipment. I suppose. What is it? One of my research interests lies in uncovering the history of catfolk in Tamriel and other lands across the world. We have quite a diverse history, but the texts are scattered, so compiling it has been a challenge. Would you care to hear what I found? Alright, let me think. I read once of a mysterious hulking species of humanoid cat that walked on 2 legs but ran on all 4, and had horns growing from its head. 4 of them, in fact. Quite odd. Some sort of werecat, perhaps. But the texts do not explicitly state anything about their origin. Barring that they come from flame, whatever that means. The texts also mention that they were capable of speech and reason, but that they were a warfaring race, adept with both weapons and magic. So I'm not quite sure what to believe. Regardless, I think simply calling them werecats undersells their mental faculties somewhat. Yes? Fear not, Nanak has your back. Oh, I rhymed.